Today I went to art studio. I really liked it. I really like Shane Evans. He's a really good artist. I like all his paintings. I really like how he showed us the slideshow and stuff. It was really nice how the paintings on the stuff he drew when in his high school years, college years, Hallmark years, and all that stuff. I want to thank Shane Evans for inviting us. I had a really great time today. Thank you.
You're walking into a day of students coming into Dream Studio. I give lectures all over, and fortunately I've been able to open up a studio to display the work of children's books that I've done over the number of years, maybe 10 plus years almost. And being able to share this situation and this environment with youth directly is a real gift. Letting them see the work firsthand, coupled with the books, then followed by a lecture. I like to engage the youngsters whenever I can with questions so that they can really get connected and be interested in what's taking place. And often they have truly insightful things to share about themselves and just about things in general. It's a good way to begin the process.
What you like to draw?
Glenda, I like to draw
Towns?
Yeah, like cities.
Cities? Oh, interesting. So maybe you could turn that into like an architecture career, perhaps.
Yeah.
You thought about that? You've thought about it?
Yeah.
Okay, you like math though?
Being able to direct the students at this age and share with them the possibilities of what they can do with their creative desires right now, later on in life as a career, is it could be potentially huge, because they may not know that being good in math or being good in art could lead to a job in engineering or architecture, etc. So good to plant that seed right now.
So you guys are pretty diverse. So you might go the animation route. Like if you like to sketch, you probably like to think real fast. Is that what happens? You get some ideas and you hurry up and put them down, yes? Something like that? I'm going to everyone. You like to draw at all?
I don't. I'm Dale, and no.
What is Dale? How are you involved in this group?
I'm employed by Gordon Parks.
Mm-hmm.
I work with Special Ed Department and Title I.
Beautiful. What's your motivation in life, let's say?
What's my motivation?
Yeah, what motivates you to get up every day?
Just hoping, having successful students in society.
Beautiful, beautiful.
That's my goal.
Tycee, I don't really draw, but I love to write.
She's a writer.
I like to write poems and stories and things like that.
Okay, did you guys know that about her? Did she like it? Yeah?
She always teaches
They write all the time because I love to write. So
Beautiful.
they're really good at it.
Stories, okay. Poems. Nice.
I like to engage even the teachers and staff to share their thoughts, and it really gives the students an insight on the people that help them every day as well.
No, I haven't started that yet.
Okay.
She's the president.
Oh, she's the principal?
Yep.
Okay. What motivates you to wake up in the morning and kind of get over to the school?
Change.
Okay. Okay, that's a huge thing right there. Thank you for that. Young man?
Preparing for these lectures can be a task. One of the things that I really like to do is be very specific and to address groups. Often the lectures are never, the same thing twice. I might switch images up. I might know that a particular group needs to hear something specific. I might talk more about children's books. I might talk more about my career. I might talk more about growing up and what it was to be a young artist. And I like to connect with the audience where they are in the arts. Hopefully I'll be able to share with them something that they would need in their present and future lives.
You know, like what Chad said. When you draw, do you like this? When you draw it, do you like? What else was I say? When you draw it, do you just think of it first and then draw, or do you just draw at the same time when you're thinking about it?
Sometimes a little bit of both. You know, like if I really needed to look a certain way, I might sketch it out first, and then I might draw it again. Or sometimes if I just go for it again. These, I'm not really even thinking about it. I'm just.
Is some of your drawings just drawings and some of them have subjects?
Like maybe some have like more of a deeper meaning. Is that kind of what you mean?
Yeah.
Is that, yeah? Yeah, like this is more of a concept right here. You know? Because it's got some words involved. But then this right here is just a portrait. There's not, I mean, there's maybe some meaning behind it. Like there's some feeling in his face. But that was just like for practice almost. Like here, I'm practicing drawing faces.
Have you ever had an idea to tell somebody and they took it?
I'm always amazed at some of the questions that are asked. They often deal with things that I didn't even think about until I was an adult, maybe dealing with business as an artist. So I'm always truly impressed with the thoughtfulness behind the questions that students ask. And there have been numerous times where I myself have been stumped or had to really pull back and think about a good answer for some very, very intense questions.
Protect those ideas, and there are laws called copyright laws that hopefully will protect you if somebody takes something from you. You know, so yeah, that's a valid question, and I have had some things taken from me.
One of the biggest components of my lecture is talking about my experiences overseas and traveling. I did to at least once a year, leaving the United States and going abroad, become a big part of my life as well as a big part of my artwork. And as a youngster, I was pretty fascinated with other countries. My dad studied in Africa, and I remember as a young man, shared his slides with my kindergarten class. And from that point on, I was always intrigued by it. And I think young people are always by what happens outside of their community.
Son, it's time to dream, and I know you don't know